Hello and welcome to another Hill and Ponton VA video blog. I'm Matthew Hill here with Carol Ponton. We've talked before about buddy statements and the power that they can have in helping you prove your claim. But we want to talk to you about mistakes we see in a very specific area, and that is trying to get service connected for a disability and using a friend, a relative, or a spouse's statement to prove that claim. And one of the big errors is they talk about what's going on now and what they see now, but they forget the important part.
Right. So buddy statements are often used to prove that something occurred in the service. For instance, a back injury. And I see buddy statements that will talk about how the veteran was after they got out of service. But you have to make this complete. You have to show the veteran had no problem, whether it's a physical problem or a mental problem, prior to going into service. So you should talk about the fact, say you're talking about a back injury. Talk about the fact, I grew up with this veteran. So you need to show how you knew them. I grew up with him. We used to play football on the high school football team. This veteran ran track. He was a tremendous athlete, and he never had a back problem. I saw him when he came home for leave from the service, and I noticed he didn't want to play football. He didn't want to go out and play sports, and he seemed to be favoring his back, limping when he walked. Or you can say, I saw him after he was discharged, and these are the problems I noticed. You want to put what you observed, right, not what a person told you. And you want to make this statement complete. Show what you knew before service, because that's very important to show this happened in service. There was no problem before service. Then show when you noted the problem and how you noted that problem. What did you observe? He didn't want to go out with us. He wanted to go to bed early because he was in pain. He couldn't bend over. I noticed he was really stiff. These are the things that help prove the case. Buddy statements are very powerful, but you want to make sure that they're complete. And you want to make sure that you get somebody who was actually there, who knew how you were before service and after service.
Right. More specific, the better, but it has to be something you're able to see or hear or observe. You can't say, oh, he had cancer. Well, you got to say why you know that. You got to show.
I went to the hospital.
Right.
Saw him being treated with chemotherapy.
Right. Well, again, thank you for joining us on the VA video blog, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.